Hey everybody, Matthew from Captive Audience Comics here. I wanted to do a quick video talking about a recent collection that we picked up. If you follow us on our social media channels, you would know we just picked up a 49 Longbox collection. And just wanted to talk about that because I want to talk about my experience with the seller and more so what his experience was selling that collection. So this seller had a collection of 49 Longboxes from the 90s, almost all from the 90s. And it was very eclectic, had a very weird spread of collections and titles, like stuff that you would look at it and be like, wonder like, why would anybody ever buy all of, like, it's this weird spread of stuff. And he said these were all bought new off the shelf and basically put right into bags of boards. And at first I was like, well, the guy had a list of the titles that he had, but not the issues. And it seemed weird, but you know, the price was fair for a bulk lot. He wasn't asking for a ton of money. Maybe asking for a little bit more than our standard rate for like modern bulk, especially from that era, but not that much higher. So we arranged to go pick this thing up. And I was like sort of suspicious of how this collection came to be. And he wanted to talk to me the day before we went to go pick it up, which again was kind of a red flag. It was already arranged. And what he told us was that he used to run a store in the 90s with his wife, and that due to a health issue, they had to close the store. So basically whatever they had left over just got boxed up. So yeah, new, sort of off the shelf. And then very unfortunately, that his wife passed away, and obviously he didn't reopen the store, and this stuff just sat there in his basement for like 35 years. And he eventually was just like, why do I have all this stuff here? I mean, I'm not going to do anything. It's an older gentleman, older than me, in case anybody cares. I'm 50, 51, no, 51. I'm 51, I think. You know, he was older than I was. Super nice guy, by the way. So we're talking with him while we're moving the boxes, and you know, he's telling me about his experience of selling this collection online. And we bought it through Facebook Marketplace. And he was saying how people would contact him and be like, oh, this collection is garbage. Oh, this collection is worthless. No one's ever going to buy that. And like, just a lot of like outright like negativity, like people going out of their way to tell him that basically it was, he had a bunch of garbage and you should just throw it away, whatever. And I was just like why? First of all, why people would go out of their way to do that is you know, is crazy to me. Especially in a case where in the collectibles industry, our reputation is all we have. When you're negotiating with somebody about a collection, or you want to buy something, or you say this book is near mint, this book is this is worth this, your reputation is all we have. And these comic book groups are so, you know, broad and widespread that, you know, you sort of get labeled as the, you know, the not nice person. I don't want to use anything that was going to flag me on social media, but not nice person. You're just going to throw away your whole reputation for that? Like, for no reason? It blows me away. But anyways, so we bought this collection, and I'm sort of slowly going through it. And I've gone through about, I don't know, 12 boxes of the 49. I just want to show some stuff that was in there, because people told this guy his collection was worthless. And I will say, there are lots of titles in there that I was like, I'm probably never going to be able to sell. Okay. But let me highlight a few things that we found so far just in the first few boxes that we've gone through. So, Hamilton Comics, Saban's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Number 1. First appearance of Power Rangers in a standard comic book. Now, is this a $400 book? No. They're all high grade though, and they're all probably $30, $40 books. Every single one of these. And by the way, in case you're wondering, they all have the White Ranger power card still in there. So they are fully complete. Okay. What else did we have that we found? Oh, how about a few copies of Preacher, #1, all high grade. It's actually in the press, but Incredible Hulk 271, first appearance of Rocket Raccoon, high grade, sitting in there. Oh, how about this? Anybody a fan of Venom Lethal Protector? Because I have like 16 high-grade copies of Venom Lethal Protector, #1. Which, by the way, I consistently sell between $140 and $180 Canadian when it's graded, each one. Okay. What else? What else do I have in here? Well, that's just a separate. That's a separate pickup. But you know, we got some. You know, we got First Predator. Some, you know, a couple of Spawns. You know, some various Spider-Man #1s. This is all high grade, all great condition. We're gonna clean them, press them. Well, really just press them. Really, they don't need any cleaning. You know, we're gonna clean these books up, and we're going to the ones that we think will be like 9.6s, 9.8s. We're gonna send out to get graded. Okay. Now, I've only gone through 10, 12 boxes of the 49 comics, and that's, you know, some highlights of what I found so far. So when you're looking at a large collection of sort of disparate, strange comic book titles, it's easy to look at it and sort of, you're looking for like the early ASM, you know, early Fantastic Four, early event, all the superhero stuff, okay? Because we all know, we see that all the time, and it's the easy stuff to look for. But there is so much other good stuff. He had all sorts of, like, he has Itchy and Scratchy and Krusty Land comics. Now, again, not worth grading, but they're probably $15, $20 books. And they're all, like, brand new, off-the-shelf, high-grade condition. And he had all those series listed on his sheet of the series that he had all that information. And people are so laser focused on, you know, oh, is there a first appearance of Wolverine in there? Is there a first, you know, first appearance of Venom? Is there, you know, like all the, like, is there any giant monster keys in there? Oh, there isn't. Oh, it's worthless, right? So just something to be aware of. And we appreciate that the average collector probably, not that they couldn't afford to buy a 49 long box collection, but they might not be able to handle the volume. And we appreciate that we have a system and a procedure where we can buy large collections like that and handle the throughput on it. And some people are just looking for that key issue because they don't want to do the work, right? They want to, I want to buy I have an ASM 300 over here somewhere. You know, I want to buy my ASM 300. I want to clean and press it and grade it and sell it and make some money. And I don't want to have to deal with a big box of comics. Okay, I understand that. But there's lots of great value to be had there in non-superhero stuff. It's just and frankly, I think that's where stuff's going to be going in the future, especially with the expansion of comics into other markets and it becoming more popular overseas and in Asia. You know, it's not always going to be about, you know, the first appearance of Wolverine, you know, giant size X-Men, you know, all that kind of stuff, first Spider-Man. People are really looking for what we would call, you know, indie stuff, but might be a superhero to them. You know, the first appearance of Godzilla in comics in North America is popular. Godzilla's not a superhero, but he has. I've been to Japan. I'm telling you, he has an immense, massive following. He's a superhero in Japan. Okay, people over here, they would just ignore that. Oh, it's not important to me. I'm in North America. And the rest of the world doesn't exist. You know, so keep that in mind when you're looking at these strange sort of mixed collections. That there's quite often value to be had in there. You just have to know where to look. So don't just discount a collection as valueless. Now, hey, frankly, you want to discount it as valueless, and I can come along and I can grab it. Fantastic. It's great for my business. But this certainly you're missing a lot of opportunity out there. So I don't know if this helps anybody, but just wanted to share. This guy was super nice. He did not deserve the hate and the backlash he was getting from people online. It was a fair price. I'm gonna make money. He's cleared out his space, and maybe, you know, hopefully we'll do some business in the future. So have a great day, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Ciao.